Ay, mommy.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy Evolution Titan class Nemesis. So here we are, and there she is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. As you can see, it's a big box for a big girl here, but there we have some lovely artwork of the Nemesis. You can see the arc there in the corner. We got some Seekers, we got some Tetrajets, Legacy Evolution. She is a Titan class Titan, but the class Titan. On this side of the box, also Transformers. On this side of the box, we have the lovely Legacy artwork. On this side of the box, we have the Nemesis in her robot mode. She's all like, I'm gonna get you. On the top here, we have the Nemesis Legacy Evolution QR code if you want to scan it. On the bottom, just things, stuff, words, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. You have the Evo Fusion, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the Nemesis, our Titan class figure for this year. And here she is in her ship mode. She is packed in alt mode. Hooray. But yeah, she is also a history maker, you could say, because this is to date the largest female Transformer that has ever been produced. That's right, the Nemesis is a fembot. So show some respect for this big, beautiful woman. But yeah, here is the Nemesis in its ship mode, and obviously very reminiscent of how the ship looked in G1, and very well done in my opinion. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at those details. Now this nose cone section right here, this whole section is done in rubber, or a rubber-like material, and on my copy anyway, I can never get the tip of it to stay closed. Maybe I could like heat it up with a hairdryer just to make it a little bit more flexible so it can stay in a bit better. I don't know, but still, some nice details here. We have lots of guns. Look at all those guns. We got some nice gunmetal gray trimmed in silver. These guns here can rotate. All these little gun emplacements here, even the one up here, these are all packed separately. They're on a little sprue you have to cut out, and then just plug right in. They're very nice. And again, they all rotate. They can all be positioned to varying degrees. You also get some spots of pink in there as well. You can see the bridge section, I assume that's the bridge, done in a transclearance red. And you can see tons of detail going on here, tons of molded detail. Looks really good. Again, you got some of that dark gray, you get a little spot of red, some extra spots of silver. Really, really nicely done. We got a big molded Decepticon symbol right up there, which is nicely painted. And again, you got the dark gray. Lots of detail there. You got the fins. You got the 4 thrusters there in the back. Picked out in that, what they used to call Allspark blue. I think it's more of like a teal, but again, some nice detail there. But yeah, there is the top. There is the bottom. She can slide like giant murder ships can slide. Hooray for giant sliding murder ships. And for comparison, and it's the only comparison we really need to do here, is with her counterpart, the Ark. So you can see how they look together. So there you go. Now, as you can see, the Nemesis can be displayed flat on a surface, which is great, but if you want to, you can take this bottom fin here and just close it up. It just taps together, and we can have the Nemesis in flight, although we need somebody to make a stand for this. That definitely needs to happen. Somebody get on that. Somebody get on making a stand. But I love that you can open this fin up and then just display it flat on a shelf if you want to. Hey, options, they're good. I love them. And we also have some little hidden goodies. That's right, we do. If we open up this panel right here, and we can slide this out, which is not the easiest thing to do, honestly. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, please. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Come on, there we go. You can slide this little ramp out, and oh look, we have some little partners here, some little dudes. We got some Seekers and some Tetrajets. Very cool, and they're very small, and they just peg right on. And these are also on on a sprue, and you just clip these. But as you can see, very small, unpainted, but still some nice detail there. So we get 2 on this side, and again, just find that post, and they just peg right in. So you have 2 on that side, and then you have another 2 on this side, which, oh, that cooperated a little bit more with me. There we go. And we have another 2 on this side. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool right there. And I love it also because it gives you that sense of scale, which I love, and it just makes it, so much more apparent just how huge this ship is. And as you can see, these ramps here are compatible with your other bases. And back here you also have this little ramp that you can flip down. You do have a little space in there, but nothing can really fit in it. I mean, definitely not a core class figure. Maybe more so like your little Titan Master. Maybe you can kind of drop one in there. There you go. Go for a ride. Now I know what you're probably wondering. Is the Nemesis Bloosh compatible? You bet your sweet Patucci's Bloosh compatible. Oh yes. Back here we got these quadruple thrusters, and guess what? All of them Bloosh compatible. That's right, Bloosh. 2 Blooshes, 3 Blooshes, 4 Blooshes. Ha ha ha! But we're not done. Oh no, the wings have Bloosh points on them. That's right, and guess what? We have 3 Bloosh points here on either side, so we can have Blooshing going that way. Oh, we're not done, because all these little guns here, all of them, Bloosh compatible. Bloosh up here, Bloosh over there, all kinds of Blooshing. Just tons and tons of Blooshness. So that is basically it for the alt mode, and honestly, the ship mode just by itself is very impressive. Like that right there is just a heck of a display piece. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? We knew that spin was going to happen. We knew. Let's get down to transformation. So it's best to just take the ship and just stand it upright when you're transforming here. It makes life a lot easier. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this central section right here and just split these sections apart and bring them up and out of the way. And next we're going to split this upper section here. It helps if you kind of grab it by the sides here. Kind of give it a little wiggle. And I'll just kind of get everything started for you. And then you can just bring what will be her arms down. So again, this part kind of fights you a little bit because these ratchets are actually kind of tight. There we go. Get that down. Get that down. Now the shoulders do have locking points, or little kind of clips. So make sure you push them all the way down so they clip into place like that. Once that's done, you're going to take this section here and just flip that back. You're going to take this whole bridge section, bring that down. That will reveal the head. You want to bring the head up and over, and the head will slide forward. Once that's done, you're going to bring this up, and there's a little post right here that will go into this slot right there. So just line that up and just give it a push until it will snap into place. Snap into place right there. Once that is done, take this whole upper body assembly, rotate it 180, and now we will work on the backpack. So what you're going to do here is just untab all of this, bring it up, you're going to rotate it 180 like so, and there is a big clip right here which will go over this little nub right there. So just line it up, give it a push, and clip it in, and there you have your backpack. So now we're going to get the legs all transformed up. So first thing we're going to do is take these fins here and just collapse them in like that. Then we can take all this and just split it down the middle. Once that's done, you want to take the feet, bring them down, and then rotate them 180 like that. Bring that down, bring that around. Get some good loud ratchets there. And once that's done, we can extend the legs on a double hinge. Make sure that gets all straightened out. Extend all that and bring it out like so. And now you want to take the legs and rotate them forward or rotate them back depending on how you're looking at it. This is her butt. So rotate them so they are in this orientation. Now to finish up the back of the legs, peekaboo, we want to take this section here, swing it all the way back, and you have these two little kind of tabs here that will go around that section of the knee right there, and then you can take this fin and bring it out. There's a little tab slot connection for it to keep it in place. Then you take this and bring that back, and second verse just like the first, just bring that around and make sure that collapses all the way in. Bring that out, bring that back, and there you have the back of the legs all done. And to finish up the front of the legs, we're going to take these sections here, rotate them 180, and then split this down the middle, and there's a little tab slot connection that will happen right here, so just bring that back and they will tab in. Same thing here. Again, second verse, just like the first. Rotate that around, open this up, and bring, oh, this one likes to pop off. It's just on a mushroom peg. And tab that in, and there we have the legs all done. So once we got all that situated, we can take this entire upper body assembly here, backpack and all, and rotate it to the front. So we can then take this chest section here, and that will just tab in like so. And then we can take these chest pieces here and bring them out. You can bring the head the rest of the way down. We'll save that for last. And now for the arms, what's going to happen here is we're going to take this section and bring it down. We have a panel right here that we're going to open up that will allow us to rotate the hand out. We can close that back up, take the fist, and rotate it 180. Open the hand up if you want to. Bring that down. These little panels here just kind of get in the way. They do angle back a little bit, but they're just kind of in the way. That's the only thing I don't like about this. Granted, they're on a little clip. You can just pop them off, but you got that arm all done. And second verse, guess what? Just like the first. Bring that down, open up that panel, flip out the hand, close it up, rotate, open that hand up, and there you have the arms all done. And one last thing to do, and granted you can leave all this closed up and it serves as like a battle mask, but you want to just kind of bring these cheek sections out, then grab this crest, pull it up to reveal the eyes. And there you have the Nemesis in her robot mode. And she looks pretty cool. I dig it. The proportions are not the best, but all things considered, I think it's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at her abs, but at that noggin. Oh, there it is. There's the noggin. As you can see, a nice Decepticon symbol noggin. You can also see the top of the head here kind of resembling the crown, which is pretty cool. The eyes are done in a translucent red. There is light piping, but as you can see, I don't really light pipe all that well unless you have like a direct source of light going right through it there, but you can see it's not working too well. You can see some nice detail there, though. Some nice coloration. Decepticon symbol right there, front and center. On the chest, lots of coloration here. On the shoulders. As you can see, she has a very slim body. You know, she's slim, she's slender, she's watching her figure. Some really long arms, though. And some really, again, kind of disproportionate legs. Like her knees are like up here, and it's like she's like 75% shin, but you know, it's alright, it's alright. Big old toesies. I don't know. It all comes together very well. I like how those sections come in to fill in the backs of the legs. Of course, the backpack there, the wing pack. All in all, though, I don't think it's a bad design. Again, proportion-wise, it looks kind of weird, but I still dig the overall design of her. Now, articulation-wise, the head can rotate, can do a full 360, can look up, can do total squirrel, can look down. You also get side-to-side movement. It's on a separate hinge here. It's not a ball joint. It's just multiple hinges there to allow that wiggly-waggly and rotation. Again, you can kind of close these cheek panels up, close that down, make it like a battle mask, things you can do. If you want to do it, as far as the arms go, it can rotate. And a ratcheting joint there. If you kind of move the wings out of the way, you can get that full 360. You get outward movement right up here. You also get movement here as well, but as far as outward movement at the shoulder itself, that's pretty much as far as you're going to get. So you're using this for your outward movement. You can bring it down, lock it into place. She also has inward and outward movement there as well. You have bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow, so you have a nice full range of movement. You also have a forearm rotation as far as the hands go. The hands can rotate. The thumb is just on a hinge that can move forward and back, and the four fingers are one solid piece that can also open and close. Moving on down, we got what? We got waist rotation, ratcheted waist rotation. Legs can move forward, all the way up. She can do them high kicks, and then some. Backwards, she can pretty much kick herself in the back of the head. As far as outward movement here goes, she can do the full splits, and I think and then some. Woo! She can. She's limber. She has thigh rotation. You got 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. Things are coming untabbed here. And as far as the feet go, you just got one upward click there, and that's pretty much it. You have rotation, and you have your ankle tiltage. Now, as far as robot mode gimmicks go, we can still open up these panels here, and now we have a little slider that we can push, and we can eject the launching pads for our Seekers and our Tetrajets, so that's pretty cool. And she does have weaponry. We can take these off, and they will go onto the tabs in her palms right here. And they just go into a slot right in here. So you can just line that up and tab that in, close the hand, and she has the tiniest axes ever. That's honestly just kind of funny, but hey, it's a weapon, she can use it, why not? Dare I say, why not? And her legs are also lethal weapons, that's right. We can take these sections and we can actually pop them off, and what we do with this is we take these and just fold them down. We have a barrel here that we can flip out, and also a handle, and these become big old blasters. And we can just plug these into our hand, and it's the usual tab in the slot of the palm method of weapon holding. There are also two tabs right up top here. They're going to go in two slots right here as well to further hold them into place. You can just line all that up and just drop it down, and she will hold those nice and snug like. And you know what we can do? You know what we can do. Oh yes, Blush compatible. Yes, that's right. We can plug one in here. We can plug one in there. Oh, those look tiny. We need bigger blushes. Oh, somebody make bigger blushes. But we can do a big old double Nemesis blush. Oh, yeah. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with little core class Megs. He's wee. With Earthrise Megs. Here she is with Triptychon. And again, the only comparison that really matters here she is with the Autobot Arc, and they look quite good together. Now, if you want a measurement to the top of her head, she comes in at about 20 inches tall. So there you go. So there you have the Nemesis, and yeah, I'm really happy we got this. Really happy we got this. I always figured, hey, if they're going to do the Arc, they might as well do the Nemesis, and lo and behold, we got her. For me personally, the ship mode is where this figure really shines. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. The robot mode is good too. It's not a bad design, but again, the proportions are just kind of off. You know, really skinny upper body, then some really thick legs. You know, it's just... So design-wise, the robot mode is cool. I just wish the proportions were a bit better, but all in all, though, I am still quite pleased with her, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Legacy figures, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Titan Class Nemesis, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Ah, seriously, where have you been all my life? What's happening here? Starscream, this is your new mommy. Mommy? Oh, please, this old bucket of bolts would never die. You know what they say, Starscream? Happy ship, happy life. Hello, Mommy.